That's it, Brian?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Sienna from Dime a Dozen, and today's video is going to be a ukulele tutorial for Pretty Hurts. Before I start, I'm going to quickly say the reason I'm redoing it is because I wasn't too pleased with the way it came out last time, so I'm just going to remake it. And one more thing, I'm going to go ahead and say there's one chord in the song that I don't know the name of, and I couldn't figure out the name for it. I did a bunch of research, I tried my best, but I could not figure out the name of the chord. But either way, I'll have the chord, a little chord chart somewhere on the screen, probably around this general area. Or maybe this general area. Depends, we'll figure it out. But, here we go. The very first chord you're going to need is A minor, which is your first finger is going to be on the second string of the first fret. Your second finger is going to be on the fourth string of the second fret. And it should sound like this. It buzzed because my finger was pressed down, but make sure you're on your fingertips when you're playing it so you reduce the buzzing and you get the sound out from all the strings. The second chord you're going to need is the one I mentioned earlier that I didn't know what it was called, but you just lift up your second finger so you are first fret, second string, and it sounds like that. And then the third chord you're going to need is C, so you just shift so you have your third finger on the third fret of the first string. And the reason it needs to be your third finger, it doesn't have to be, but it should be, is because it just makes the transition a lot easier. Because if you play like that, then switching is going to be a lot harder. And you want to make it as easy for yourself as possible. And the last string that you're going to need is G. This is D on the guitar. And you have your first finger is on the second fret, third string. Second finger is second fret, first string, and third finger is third fret, second string. And it sounds like that. So let's begin. The strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, up. If you can't do an upward strum, you will, with your nail, then you might be able to use a pick. I have a bunch, but they're put away right now, and I can't remember where I put them, so that's just going to be left out of this video. So you could use your index finger, so you're like kind of like this, and it's down, down, up, down. But you hear a lot of nail, and it sounds really scratchy, so I just use my thumb, and it's... So when going down, you use the pad of your thumb, and coming up, you use kind of like the side, or you could use your nail. I switch every once in a while. It depends on how I'm feeling. But I usually use my nail, but sometimes I do use the side. So this is the nail, and this is the side. It all depends on you. And so, now to the song. So for the intro, you start with the A minor chord, and you down, down, up, down, up. And you know, that's basically what you do. So every time you down, down, up, down, up. Before you do the second down, down, up, down, up, you're going to switch. So it's down, down, up, down, up, switch, down, up, down, up. If that makes sense. So you just switch off each time you do down, down, up, down, up. So the intro, it's down, down, up, down, up, switch, down, up, switch, down, up, down, switch. For the last one, you could do down, down, up, down, but I just left it on a short little downward strum because I thought that sounded better. You can do what you want to do. And you basically just do that, and then once you get to the very first verse, I switched up the strumming pattern, so it's just down, 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 switch, down, down, switch, down, 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 switch, down, 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 down. So you do that for half of the verse. So it's Mama said you're a pretty girl. What's in your head? It doesn't matter. Wash your hair. It's a thing that what you wear is heaven has. And then you go back to the down, down, up, down, up. For just another day, watching fade away. That I'm going to do a quick little playthrough of it. So it's what's in your head? It doesn't matter. Brush your hair. What's the tea? The wish you wear. It's something that is just another step. Try to be this I'm gonna take the time without falling down, down, down. So when you get to this time, I'm going to take the crown without falling down, down, down. So it's this time I'm going to take the crown down without falling down, down, down. So I feel like that's kind of like the song itself kind of tells you, hey, downward strike. That's how I remembered it. But, you know, it's just down, down, and then you go back to for the chorus. So that's basically the first verse. So for the chorus, you do, the chords don't change. You say a thing. Surgery. So when you get to the second verse, you don't change the strumming pattern to the just down, down, down switch. You don't do that. You do the normal chorus. So it's bigger is better. The only difference is when you get to the last chord, which I think I've actually been doing the whole time. You just do a simple downward strike. I try to mute it sometimes, but sometimes I just completely forget. You can do what you want, so I'm going to do a quick little playthrough. So it's bigger is better. So that's when I mute it. But you know, I make noise when I do it. You don't have to make noise, so it can just be, or you can let it rain. Bigger is better. It's all up to you. You do you. And that's basically the whole entire verse, because the strumming pattern only changes sometimes, and that's all that really matters for the song. The strumming pattern just changes very little bit. After the second verse, it goes back to the chorus, so it's pretty yes, continue on, continue on. And when you get to the bridge, that's when the strumming pattern is. So it's down, 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 down. So it's, like I said, it's down, 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 up, down, up. And then when you get to before you do your second down, after the last up, you switch chords. So it's A minor. No, I don't know. So it's down, 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 switch, down, 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 switch, down, 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 switch, down, 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 down. And I think you do that for the whole entire verse. So it's don't know the words to that part is because during that part in our cover, me and Genesis were doing oohs and Briche sang that part, so I never really bothered to learn that part of the song. Yeah, so it sounded really bad, but it's about this, it's about the ukulele. So that's basically how it goes. And when you, beautiful girl, that's the end of the bridge, and then it goes back to the regular thing, so it's and you go through the chorus, and at the end of the actual song itself, not our cover. At the end of the actual song itself, it goes into like this whole kind of overlap thing. It's like the illusion has been shed, pretty hurts, are you happy with yourself, all this stuff. We took that out and we just put the chorus in one last time. So when you do the chorus, so when we did the, I'll do a quick playthrough. So what we did was we did the chorus. But you can't see. It's a soul that needs a surgery. Yes. That's basically exactly what we did. So we took out the last part, the illusion has been shed, pretty hurts in the actual song, and we just continued out the chorus, and we ended with the little downward strum. So the strumming pattern is down, down, stop. That's where you do the whole muting thing. Stop, switch, stop, switch, stop, switch, stop. So you do the chorus, so it's pretty hurts, sunlight on whatever's words, perfection is the disease of the nation, pretty hurts, I just spit. Oof. And then it's down, stop. So it's down, down, stop, and after you finish that, so you'll be here, it is down, stop, and then you'll go to C, and then you just do one downward strum. And that's the end of the song. So, I don't really know where to sit this. I'm going to put it on my bed. I'm not even going to lie. I'm sitting on a stool because I don't have a chair that I can just bring up here and put in here. So that's tall enough. So I just sat on the stool because I had it in my room because I was redecorating my room. But anyways, excuse me. That's basically the cover. Or not the cover, that's basically the tutorial of the song, and I hope you liked it. This is my very first tutorial. Like I said in the last video, this is the very first time I've ever done a tutorial of a song. So if there's anything that I can do to help you, or any tips that you can give me, then please comment that down below, and thank you so much. Bye. I completely forgot to mention that for almost every cover that we do using my ukulele or my guitar, then I will try and post a tutorial of it for those of you that would like to know. And if we don't, then just comment or tweet us or Instagram us, hey, can you make a tutorial for this song because you didn't? And then I'll be like, I got you, brah. And then I'll try my best to get it uploaded. And I think that's it. Oh, no, it's not. Real quick, there is no set date that I will be posting tutorials. I will be posting them whenever I get them done and edit it. That's just that. I'll try my best, but there's no complete and utter promise that I will have them out on a specific day each time. I know I'm posting this on a Thursday. I didn't have school this week, so I'm all confused with the days. I know I'm posting this on a Thursday, and I usually am all for alliterations, tutorial Thursday, tutorial Tuesday, I'm all for that, but there's no promise that I will have a tutorial posted on these particular days. But if that would be more convenient, for you, then I could record the day before and then post it on the Tuesday or Thursday, most likely Tuesdays. So just let me know. Bye!